Hey, what's up? I'm laying down on a couch and I can see, but the camera can't. It's like mostly the dark, but I have Christmas lights on in the other room and there's moonlight outside. And I'm recording a little update video because my friend pointed out that it's been over 7 days. So I just want to be real with you, okay? I made that promise of sorts. I was prepared at the time to keep it, but honestly, I didn't really want to make that promise until I got to my nonsense. And like, just until I got to like a consistency. But I told a friend that I'd upload before the end of the year, and I intended on keeping that promise. And then here we are at the end of the year, at the beginning of the next year, and honestly, it's just been such an emotional time. It's been such a life-changing, emotional beginning of the year. Oh, wow, you can kind of see something. I better point the camera the other way. But, yeah. It's been such a life-changing, emotional beginning and end of the year that I have been, like, first I got snowed in. I had to worry about that, and then I've had to, like, drive in and out a few times for various reasons. And involving my glasses, involving, like, important stuff. And I've also just had a genuinely life-changing period of time. Now, since I want every video I upload to have some value to it, some kind of actual value, I'll at least tell you something big in this video. Which is that the truth is, part of the reason I haven't been uploading as much as I really should is because in order to be truly, fully honest, I have to, like, say things that I know are going to upset my parents if they do watch my videos. I don't think they do, but it's, like, weird. I have to live, like, a double life because I still kind of rely on my parents in many ways. And even though I'm 20, so almost 26 years old, and I want if I'm gonna break away and be independent, I want to do it all in one go. So I'm avoiding talking about, like, everything. I'm avoiding making, like, 7 videos about, like, religion and, like, all this other stuff quite yet, when I still have to see my parents, like, all the time, like, once a week. So I really do plan on, like, after this winter, like, just being independent from them completely. So that's one reason, like, one actual excuse for why I haven't uploaded as much as I should. Excuse number 2, I have had an emotional beginning of the year. I've been questioning core aspects of my identity and, like, my morality, but, like, mostly my identity. Just, like when I say my morality, I mean, like, what are my goals in life? What do I want to do? Am I out? The heater came on. Am I out for myself? Or am I out for, like, others at all costs, even the cost of myself? And spoiler alert, I'm not super selfless. If I was, I would have done stuff already. But I've had a very emotional time. I had a good week there, like a good week, like emotionally good week. And then the LA fires happened, and several people I know, and like that my parents know specifically, live there and are, like, getting negatively affected by it. And just, there's been something in the air where, like, I've just felt more inclined to, like, take my time and deal with emotions, positive and negative, good and bad, and really sit here and just kind of go through all of them. And, like, I didn't even realize that a week had passed from my last upload because I was so preoccupied by my life. It's been one of those kind of hectic weeks. But then the last 3 days has been me choosing to take my time and be a little slow. And I've had to drive a bunch and other stuff. But like, I wanted to make a video on Severance before season 2 came out, but I didn't get around to it fast enough. It's already too late for me to have made that video and finish it. So there's that. Another actual excuse for why I don't upload as much as I should is because, long story short, and I could just make another video about this, honestly. A Best Buy employee formatted my C drive, which wasn't my main hard drive, thankfully, but formatted my SSD that Windows was installed on, which also meant that all the program files and program files 86 just got deleted. And that included Vegas Pro. So even though I used Vegas to edit for a long time, and even though I needed to switch to Adobe and have been meaning to do it for a long time, I don't have a workflow in Adobe. I'm not as fast at it. I don't really know what I'm doing, so that's excuse number 1. Excuse number 2 is that I've just had an extremely emotional few weeks. And a lot of it is due to personal nonsense that's like outside of the realm of what I should talk about on my YouTube channel, but like I reconnected with a bunch of friends that I didn't expect to, who I thought I was done being friends with, or who I thought was done being friends with me. So that was like emotionally positive, and I was just kind of, you know, wallowing in that, but like whatever the positive term of the word wallowing is. And then I was also, in the last couple of days, like Markiplier made a video about the LA fires. Jerma is making a stream where he's raising money for it. And I don't know, there's just something about the moment that's just like, it just emotionally impacted me. And just left me, it's leaving me feeling like kind of tired. And kind of like, I just feel like I need to be present for the historical moment. If that makes sense. I've already wasted this much time not making videos. I may as well spend like 1 or 2 more nights just kind of like figuring out what the heck is going on. And, you know, one of my New Year's resolutions was to stop making New Year's resolutions, stop making resolutions in general. And that kind of includes stopping making promises. And I don't really want to be making this video right now, but my friend told me that he was my biggest fan and he wants me to make a video. So I'm recording this one right now in the dark because it's better than nothing. But honestly, like, I started the year off with this, like, I'm going to like work really hard. I'm going to like go crazy and work really hard. But then I had someone tell me that like, I don't need to work myself to death, and I should like really enjoy being alive and like allow myself to enjoy being alive. And that kind of hit me really hard. And I've been thinking about how I even though I've had a lot of free time, I've had a lot of time to kill, quote unquote, I haven't really enjoyed my life much. And like now all of a sudden I'm questioning what I want to do with my life. I spent a couple of days there thinking, do I even want to make videos at all? Do I want to just do something else with my time? Or if I do want to make videos, do I want to make them about what I thought I was? Do I want to just like be a climate change activist instead of other stuff? And like I do want to do that, but I just want to like, I want the things that I do to have like intention and meaning and like purpose behind them, and them to make sense. Like, I could just make a couple of videos that get 2 views, but like, what good would that do anyone? Or if that time could have been better spending, if that time could have been better spent by me making money at a job that I'm then going to spend helping people in my life immediately around me and myself, then like, why make a YouTube video that takes hours that doesn't really help anyone except maybe yourself and no one sees it? So I really want the things I do to have meaning. And I mean, I've been thinking about the meaning of of what I want to do for videos and what I want to do for anything with my life for a long time, but like I've been reframing it a lot the last couple of days, and that means that I don't want to force videos out while I'm feeling it feels kind of awkward to do so. I want to just allow myself to sit with my existence and not feel overwhelmed and not feel like I have to do something or like not feel the pressure and just not force it, you know? You can't rush art. You know what I'm saying? That's just kind of how it works. And you might be like, oh, that's the most pretentious thing I've ever heard. You're just making YouTube videos. I want to make art, proper art. I want to make videos that are seen as art. I don't want to make bullshit that's just like nothing. Of course, I also want to make bullshit. I also want to make me just talking to the camera, but yeah. Wow, it's already been 11 minutes. So yeah, TLDR. I didn't make videos for a while because of positive emotions. And then I didn't make videos because of like, not negative emotions, but just kind of overwhelming emotions. Just kind of me being overwhelmed by a lot of things. And so I'm allowing myself to feel overwhelmed before I move on. And I'm just kind of, you know what? It's okay. My making a promise that I have to upload weekly isn't really, that's not the most important thing to me in the universe. I don't really need to uphold a weekly upload schedule. It's okay for me to go 9 days without uploading and then upload like 12 times in a row, once a day. There's nothing wrong with that. And that's what I think is going to happen here. But I can at least upload bullshit filler nonsense once a week. I can find one day out of the week to do it, and then that day was going to be tomorrow, and it probably is going to be tomorrow where I actually just work. Maybe 2 days from now, but like, if I end up staying up late tonight, but like, probably tomorrow, most likely. I finally got my my glasses, my new glasses in, so that's nice. I finally got my finally just got I got like a flow chart going with like my life. I'm not just going out to eat for food every single meal. I'm like cooking. I'm like properly taking care of myself like a normal human being. And today and tonight I've just been particularly lazy. It's like 5:30 p.m. or like 6 or something. But it's dark outside. And that's part of it too. It's just like the winter has been super low energy for me. Like it's been cold and like, I don't know, it's just like, I have time to kill to myself. I want to be spending these winter days just like cooped up in the cold, enjoying myself so badly. And, well, frankly, this is just for myself, psychologically. I need to spend some time just relaxing. After this recording, I'm going to go back to watching Jerma stream for LA Fire Relief. I donated $10 to it. He's raised like $15,000. It's beautiful. And let me tell you, like, my goodness. Seeing the response to this event has been, like, heartwarming, you know? So, yeah, TLDR, yet again, I had a bunch of positive emotions and then a bunch of overwhelming emotions. Like, experiencing history and that happening, and I didn't want to force out a video that was, like, high quality and have it, like, turn out badly because I was forcing a deadline on myself. Because the universe and life doesn't work like that. You can't force it. And I will start forcing it in the future, but, like, for now, I just can't. I need to take my time to start. When I made that commitment, low battery mode. When I made that commitment of like, oh, I'm going to upload once a week, I didn't really internalize what that would mean. I didn't really like consider how that would like manifest in reality, like me. There we go. Thing turned off. I didn't manifest how in reality. I didn't internalize how it would manifest in reality for me to like have to do this. And more importantly, just like I'm dealing with some intense stuff right now, so I'm processing that first. And then once I am well and ready, I will upload again. And I actually am going to make the commitment that once I upload again, I will have a consistent schedule. Will it be a weekly schedule? I should be able to uphold that. I'll go ahead and make the commitment, yes. But if life happens, will I focus on life instead of the channel? Yes, life is more important. And I've been reconnecting with multiple old friends, processing my emotions, dealing with life. That's more important to me than forcing some outcome immediately. I think that's a really important thing too about life. People need to like take their time, especially if they can afford to. Taking your time is always going to be more important and more impactful than rushing something out. So if you have the choice between rushing something out arbitrarily and taking your time, it's almost always going to result in a better outcome if you take your time. If that's what your mind is telling you to do, if you want to do that. If you want to do something fast, but someone else is telling you to go slow, it can still sometimes be good to listen to them, but it'll be better for your mind if you do things at the speed you want to do them at. So yeah, I'm kind of talking in circles. I'm not really getting my point out. I didn't script this video. I just turned on my camera in the dark. I filmed myself. I'm sick of talking. I'm gonna like get my life together. I'm gonna like properly get a flowchart going for my life. Get a routine of some kind at least. Get into a flow state, and then I will upload videos. And it won't feel weird, and I'll just do it. I'm not going to think too hard about it. But I had to process these emotions first. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Is there anything I'm forgetting? Subnautica is a really cool video game. If you have time to kill, go play Subnautica. Okay, bye.